Hi, we're Josh and Steph, and we have been married for almost 20 years.
We have 3 kids who practically grew up in breweries. Over the last decade, we have visited over 200 breweries in multiple countries. Last year, we started to document our trips to the breweries so that we could share our experiences with you.
Also in this time, we have taken our passion and love of craft beer and started home brewing.
In January, we made a big announcement. We bought a combi keg that was restored in Bali and shipped across the Pacific Ocean to California.
We hope you enjoy as we share our adventures.
After 7 negative tests for COVID, we're headed north to Canada to meet our ship.
Our first destination when we arrived in Canada was Vancouver's Granville Island. The market on Granville Island is a foodie's dream. All types of food and cultures are represented. But our real reason to visit Granville Island was Granville Island Brewing Company, Vancouver's first microbrewery.
Our next stop was checking into the Victorian Hotel before setting out for our brewery tour starting at Container Brewing.
After that, we headed just down the street to Powell Street Brewing Company. Both of these breweries are within close walking distance and offered amazing beer selections.
Then we headed back to the Gastown district where the port is and checked out Steamworks Brewing, where they had amazing beers brewed by the magic of steam.
Inside, we were greeted with a multitude of rooms that each offered a different decor and a totally different vibe. You truly just had to walk through each and every room to take it all in.
A must-see in the Gastown district is the old steam clock, and if you're lucky enough like us, you'll get to see it perform its magic trick.
We headed back to our hotel and settled in for the night. Magically, outside of our window was the Vancouver Lookout Tower. It was quite majestic.
The next morning, we set out with the family to explore more of Vancouver and lay eyes on the ship for the first time. Continuing on our journey to explore Vancouver, we set out on a bike adventure riding through Stanley Park, which gave us 360-degree views of the harbor.
As we rounded one of the corners, the majestic Lions Gate Bridge came into view. Later today, we'd be sailing underneath that on our cruise headed out of Vancouver. As we came around the west side of the island, we got to see the inlet to the harbor and the beaches that adorn Stanley Park.
We were thoroughly entertained by the frequency of the seaplanes taking off and landing in the harbor.
But now it's time to begin our Alaskan adventure. We packed up and headed for the cruise ship.
It was quite a process just getting on board the cruise ship, but we were thoroughly surprised with the way our room was outfitted. We quickly unpacked our bags and headed out to explore the rest of the ship. And to find a drink.
We cozied up on the main deck with blankets as we sailed out of port as a bald eagle watched over us. It was majestic.
The double rainbow that greeted us as we departed Vancouver was only a sign of what beauty laid ahead on our adventures.